Pete Carroll, he is the only experienced guy that was available left. That's where the Raiders needed to go. They needed to go experience. That's where they went. Pete Carroll, he's won everywhere he's gone. Anywhere he's gone, he's won. He's won in high school when he was a high school coach. He won a national championship, won multiple national championships. And then he came to the NFL and he won a Super Bowl. And he built a team around a rookie quarterback from the 4th round, which he drafted from Wisconsin, and Russell Wilson. To me, what Pete Carroll is a defensive-minded guy that gets people to play for him. He's an older man. He's the oldest coach. He's been the oldest coach in the NFL for a very, very long time, even older than old Bill Belichick. This guy understands how to get to the players. Now, there were stories that there was stuff going on in the Seattle Seahawks locker room that he couldn't control. The Russell Wilson situation with the offensive line and the defensive line and people not getting along with Russell Wilson and him not standing up to Russell Wilson. That cannot happen in Vegas because Davis is going to sit there and let Tom Brady just go down there and run the show. That's who's running the show. Guys, it's not hard. It's not hard to figure out now. This is Tom Brady's team. What I don't like is Fox Sports letting this guy be a broadcaster and actually run another organization that he owns a piece of. That doesn't make any sense. How does he still have a job? Tom Brady's been great, but guess who's going to be the color? Guess who's the color this year in Super Bowl 59? That's Tom Brady. Tom friggin' Brady. The last time Tom Brady saw the Eagles in the Super Bowl was him losing against Nick Foles, which he made a joke when the Eagles beat this past week. So to me, it's not safe, and it's not ever going to stay safe if Tom Brady is sitting back there making the decisions. I like Pete Carroll. It's a good hire. I don't know if it's going to work.
I think his energy level, they showed obviously 73. He'll be 74 in September. I don't necessarily agree with you, Errol, on the fact that why should he announce? What does announcing have to? Yeah, you're going to have bias, but everybody has bias anyways. It doesn't matter. The fact that he has part ownership and maybe some decision making.
I'm going to tell you why, because the NFL was talking about not letting him own a team. It all happened because Tom Brady has a connection with Roger Goodell. There was a story coming out that when this went through, that his contract with Fox is null and void, but Fox, kind of miggled and wiggled it and had this thing go through. That's why. This was, if somebody owns a team, has a piece of a team, he cannot be doing something else with the NFL organization or any other organization if he owns the team. That is a rule that the NFL has in their rule book. Why all of a sudden? Because it's Tom Brady that they waive the rule. Because Tom Brady gets everything he wants. That's why.
But I get, okay, it's in the rule book, right? But really, what does it matter? I don't. Just because you're calling the game, there's bias towards anybody. Even if you're not a part of the team, like you have guys that will show bias. It's human nature. Just because you're making a decision, does it mean you're going to get more Raider games? Does it mean you're going to talk shit about somebody else? No, it has no effect on the game.
Matter. It's an NFL rule, and you don't break a rule for.
Well, Tom Brady. What rules are meant to be broken.
I don't know about that, because if that's true, why does it always happen for Tom Brady and nobody else? Why does it always fall in his lap and he can do whatever he wants? That's why Patrick Mahomes has been to how many back-to-back Super Bowls? Because the rules don't work well with him and the Kansas City Chiefs. It all goes to his side. So why are we sitting here and saying, well, it doesn't matter? If it's in the rule book, it shouldn't happen. That's why. It cannot be broken. And especially for Tom friggin' Brady in 1 year. He skips a year as a broadcaster because he wanted to spend time with his family. And then all of a sudden he comes in and he's making the most money in NFL history as a broadcaster. And he gets what he wants. And he's doing the Super Bowl as the play-by-play guy. What a ridiculous, ridiculous thing the NFL just did. And I don't care. That's my opinion. I think it's bullcrap.
I think you got Haterade in your ice shaker, so that's fine. If you were in his position, you'd do the same thing, and don't say you wouldn't.
Haterade, it's Minute Maid.
Yeah, if you were in his position, you'd do the same thing, and I'm going to leave it at that.
By the way, according to the NFL rules, if you own part of a team, you can still broadcast games. Hold on. But you will likely face unique and severe restrictions preventing you from assessing sensitive information like team practices, production, meetings with coaches, and potential, even criticizing the team or referees publicly. What I'm trying to say here, hold on one second. This goes to Tom Brady becoming the minority owner of the Las Vegas Raiders while also working for Fox Broadcasting. These limitations are designed to maintain fairness to prevent conflict of interest. Limit access to information. If you own a stake of a team, you might be restricted from attending team practices, watching film sessions, or participating for production, meeting, and coaching, and valued through coaching and assistant coaches. So here's what I'm going to say about that. If these are restrictions, why does he have a big part in picking the coach? That is a restriction that he should not be breaking. So is the NFL doing anything to him? No, they're not. He's got all the say in who the quarterback is and who this is. You think he's not breaking
But
these
that's all you've read. You don't know really what's going on.
He's breaking rules, Jabba. That's what I'm saying. That's all.
Yeah, but how do you know that if all we've read is that he is a part of this? How do you truly know where if he's not going in saying,
Jabba,
yeah, but if
Jabba, they just came out and said that he was a big reason why Pete Carroll was hired. So if that's coming out and now he has a big reason why you're going to be picking and choosing a coach, what does that
you
have?
believe everything you read on the internet?
Yeah, I do, especially when it comes from Tom Brady's mouth because he doesn't lie and he tells the truth.